Located on the Mediterranean coast, Sidon is considered the capital of South Lebanon behind me, where the bombardment has been taking place by Israel. And although it is the farthest tip from the borders, it has not escaped the Israeli air raids.
One of the main sources of income for the city's residents comes from fishing, as small boats can be seen anchored along the coast. Rabia Sumbul is one of many Lebanese who have dedicated their lives to fishing.
I started since I was 16 years old. I inherited from my father, who was a fisherman, and I loved it more than studying, and I still do until now. I have 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. I rely on fishing to cover my living costs.
This is the sole income for his family and for over 200 fishermen in the small port city.
When Israel escalated its offensive on Lebanon, the Lebanese army gave orders to the fishermen not to go fishing anymore.
Rabia and his colleagues are not allowed to sail. They lose money every day their boats lay idle.
It's a very difficult period for us because we don't have insurance or social welfare. Our income comes from fishing. We are like daily laborers. When there's no work, there will be no food on the table. We also have daily expenses to maintain our boats, the equipment, and the nets.
It's a tough time for hundreds of families in the area.
This market used to be buzzing every day with the fishermen and sellers and a lot of customers buying fish every day. But now it has been deserted completely.
Only cobwebs inhabit the place now. Fishermen turn to their syndicate for help. But the syndicate's chief says he has knocked on every possible door in vain.
The army has withheld our licenses because they fear for our lives. We abide by it, but the syndicate doesn't have a budget to help the fishermen and their families. We feel helpless. We want the government to support us, treat us like the displaced. They are given money and food. We should too.
It's been weeks. They're running out of savings and the future looks bleak. Any longer and they might have to sell their boats and homes and end up in shelters. Yasser Hakim for CGTN, Sidon, South Lebanon.